Welcome to yet another episode of Uganda's Finest. My name is Hilario, and today I'll be getting straight into Kampala streets to look for a chef that has stood out at bringing you CHOMA, or MCHOMO like we call it here in Uganda. Now, I'll be right to say that eating roasted or cooked meat began here in East Africa, where Uganda is located, because the earliest signs of early man were discovered here with all those scars and stuff, discovered right here. So we were the first people to eat meat. Therefore, if I find a chef that is standing out at making this, I'll be very sure that I'll be getting the best of the best at bringing you roasted meat. So without wasting more time, I'll be delving right into the streets to find you a chef that is bringing you the best MCHOMO. Whoa, still on this quest to find the best CHOMA. I find myself here in Kireka, and it's a very busy hotspot like everybody knows, but right now it's hard to find someone who operates during the day. But I've been told there are a few in a few hideouts, so I must go try to find them from their natural habitats and find one who will impress me. Let's go together. This journey just is getting started.
Yeah?
You can never have a meaningful conversation in Kampala about MCHOMO without mentioning the place Kumbuzi, which is why we've made a pit stop here to come and talk about MCHOMO to these guys that are here. But before we go any further, we've had a lot of word on the street that there is a gentleman here called Frank, and Frank is renowned for his craft. He's so good at what he does, which is why we are coming right to the place where he does what he does best. This gentleman is Frank. Yes, Frank.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm very fine.
Mbuzi?
Nyama ya mbuzi, of course. Yeah.
So it's God's meat, it's what he's focusing on. And right now,
yeah,
he has a lot to display. There are some things which are wrapped here. I will find out what is there later. We have a bit of roasted bananas here, and we also have some meat on wires.
Yeah, these are sticks.
Sticks.
Yeah.
CHOMA. Wow.
Yeah.
So how much do you sell your meat?
4,000 each piece.
4,000 shillings a piece, which is actually affordable for goat's meat. Goat's meat is rather more expensive than cow's meat in most places.
Yeah.
And this is very good. So I would want to try out, because many people have talked about you as the best.
Thank you, that's very
so
good.
I want to be very sure that Frank is the best. So what makes your MCHOMO very good?
I have here matoke, kachumbari.
Yeah? So you mix all of them in one plate?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone is talking about Frank. What does Frank put? What are those virungo?
Because there are many ingredients there.
There are many ingredients?
Yeah.
What are those ingredients?
So like we have tangauzi.
Tangauzi?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is Royco.
Royco.
Yeah, we have put Royco inside there.
Kati, Royco, muvisiga, what do you do?
Tutabula amazi.
Tutabula amazi?
Kati enyama yo neberamu ebirungo muli tugiteekamu nesooka efuna ekirungo ekyo.
Yeah.
Bwe mmala okifuna obulungi, awo nga tulaba tuteeka wali. Wekulya ekintu ekiwooma.
Ekiwooma?
Yeah.
Even just the plating alone, you can look at how it's plated. It's well organized. It's not other stuff like you'll just go to a place and because it's street food, they'll give you some miserable plate that doesn't look, presentable and stuff. This is organized. I think some restaurants uptown will also be serving the same. So it is time for me. My main focus is the meat. I think it has cooled a bit. Let me bite into this piece and understand why Frank is called the Great Frank. It's already good, but I think the salt I'll use for the bananas and kachumbari. But back to the meat. It's roasted so well. This is a piece which contains a bit of fat, but you can look right into it and see that the fat is ready. You just want to get into this plate right now. If you're at home, just enjoy the meal through my eyes, because boy, oh boy, I salute this guy. Believe you me, that was the tastiest MCHOMO I have ever eaten. It is time for us now to find out who Frank really is.
Amanya Bale Frank njocha wano mbuzi okujja kwange wano naliko omukozi ku lufule eyo Kaleero era nga gye nkolera mukwano gwange yandeeta wano kubanga nkwasaganya emirimu wano. Ebizibu byo bingi nnyo kubanga embuzi eno ogiraba si nnyangu. Oyinza ojjugula n'ogamba nti embuzi eno ogiguze emitwalo oba 3 n'ogibalira kilo ezigirimu nga zaasala emitwalo 3 ogenda ogisala nga si ze zirimu eba ekusaze. Neetaaga obuwagizi bwammwe, siri bulungi nga bwe mundaba, neetaaga obuwagizi bwammwe nga mmwe yenna ali eyo ng'asobola okunsapootinga kale ku kino ekintu kye ndimu n'enkyongeramu ate ne kisituka kuba nange njagala nsobola okulabika nga nsapurayinga abantu abawera ku mbuzi.
Well, Frank is such a wonderful guy like you've seen. I'll be heading straight to the Fairway Hotel boardroom where there's a big decision to be made about his store. I'm back.
Why are you licking your lips, Chichi?
I just come from Kumbuzi, like I've eaten.
You're from here in Uganda?
Yes,
no.
Choma. I've just eaten Choma, like the best Choma in Uganda.
Wow. Okay. So tell us about this place.
Yeah, so this is Kumbuzi. It's like the biggest place in the whole country, probably, known for goat's meat. Okay. So we've got 2 different places where goat's meat is roasted, but none beats Kumbuzi. Now, from Kumbuzi, we found this unique, very beautiful looking gentleman. Yeah, so
what's his name?
He's Frank. Frank is a very, very chatty young man. So compared to all the other guys, okay, everybody's roasting goat's meat, yes? But his meat stands out. He gives it a bit of a touch. Besides just roasting it, he also wraps it in some foil and then has it roasted in there. So he's the chef I settled for. He's got an interesting story. He came from the village and straight to Kampala. He first worked many odd jobs. Hustled like many youths do, but eventually found himself meeting a friend who introduced him to this business.
The structures and whatnot, and the roof and everything. I think he's really put effort in it.
It's a small place, yes, small, just like every other place, but he's done what he can. So I think what we just need to do is find ways of beautifying, giving it, let it look better than the rest.
It has to look a bit different. There's so many stalls that look the same. We need to do something a bit different for his place.
And since it's on a highway, I think someone should just be able to turn around and, wow, that is Frank's place. So he's one fella, I think we can add a bit of a touch here, a bit of this and that.
Yeah, I think if you add a floor at the front,
he does have a floor.
Is that a floor?
It's a floor, but it's kind of makeshift. It's kind of, when you step on it, it's sandy, so sandy. If you could give him a better floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's add a floor. Let's maybe paint the front.
Yes.
Does he have a display or anything?
He has no display, so we need to give him an extension of a display.
Yes.
Then also give him, he has issues with the heat coming from his charcoal stove.
Okay.
So if we can create a barrier.
Chimney.
Something, a chimney, not really, given the fact that it's open, but if you could find a way of shielding him from that heat.
And the smoke is the smell, it attracts people.
It does, that's true.
I think the size is okay for that space.
I think the size is fine because it's limited. So Q, you were worried last time about the previous. So is this gonna give you a smile?
Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like there are a lot of people who put a lot of work into trying to make themselves better.
Yes.
But I feel like there are people who deserve it and don't. Now, what I like about this guy is he's tried. He's put in a bit of effort. You can see the structures are there, and there's a bit of effort. Yes, some things are funny, like the paint job is complete crap. You can
it's
see
really
that.
crap.
And if his meat is as good as you say it is,
Yeah.
then let's do this for him.
Let's
Let's
do
go.
this.
Let's finish. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, next. Well, it's time for us to have that final look of the finished stall of Frank. Now, given the nature of Frank's job, he's supposed to be working all the time. So even after the makeover, he had to resume work immediately. So we are pretty much not going to surprise him. We're just going to find out how he is doing in his new store. Let me just go check him out right now. Yes, my big man. How are you? Kati nyama njiraba kati business again etya from the changes.
Embero njiraba nekyuse kati muti kyuse
Enkuba ekyakusumbwa.
Nkuba ebyo kati twabitereza.
Kati customer bali batya.
Customers nabo beyongedde kuba ekifoola bakati ndowooza kinyirira bulungi. Kimpa chance n'omukisa ku customers okweyongera. Bane ndi musanyufu nnyo neyanzige omukisa gumwampa oba gumumpadde okubanga nange munteekamu kasente nzaani kuba kati katale kawe wamba olaba kugeno mpaka eri naye nze namukisa.
Thank you for watching this episode of Uganda's Finest. Remember, Uganda's Finest is here to transform lives. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also follow us on our social media handles at Uganda's Finest Show on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and also Hilario UG.